twice.
Hey, I really wanted to dance with that koala. How y'all doing? I'm here playing Anachronox. This time for real. Not because last time when I played Sailor Moon, I for some reason still had Anachronox as the title, and that's not the case. This time we are actually playing the game. So welcome, one and all. You may notice that I've gained a certain new degree of movement, in that I can wiggle my fingies and my arms. I can spring break at will and do all that shit. So you know, that's cool. I got a leap motion which allows me to, oh god, my neck's broken. Which allows me to use my hands. It's got really good hand tracking. It's freaking you out. Good. You, both of you, get freaked out. I can do so many things now. But anyway, yeah, this is all of these game Anachronox. We got a good start at it last time, and I'm gonna continue playing it. So let us load the game. And after this, I might have another thing, because Next Fest happened and there's tons of demos dropped. Can I flip the bird? I tried, but like you'll notice, look at my thumb, and one of my fingers is really fucked up. This is my fault. I didn't do the weight painting properly, and I never fixed it. So it's really hard for me to flip the bird, but for some reason it's really easy for me to do devil horns. You know? But it is like the hand tracking software does pick it up. So yeah, I can, but you'll have to wait till the new model when I fix the weight painting properly. So there you are. But yeah, Next Fest happened, a bunch of demos came out, and I want to play one of them at least today. There'll probably be more on Sunday. I did play Pacific Drive in my own time. It was a little clunky and difficult to get my head around everything, but I felt compelled to keep playing it. I think they've got something really cool there. I just want to make sure that I hope that that it sort of the pace improves a little bit in those early parts, particularly with looting and all that stuff. But otherwise, that game's very interesting. I like it a lot. Right, Anachronox, how do I deal with you? I think I deal with you with this button here. Christ, what's happened? There it is. I know it's frozen on screen, give me a minute. I think I had to capture this with a different method before. Yes. There we are. Lovely. So 3 hours and 9 minutes we were in the junkyard. Here we are. I mean, I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of using my hands. I've sort of gotten used to it. Like, I have these armrests on my chair, and they're just the right position. If I keep my elbows on them, I sort of know where my hands are going to be. But anyway, I'm going to crack open a cold one. I have some alcohol-free beer, which is very nice. I'm on the Brewdog today. Hello, Maelstrom. Hello. Yeah. I should put a beer, like, prop. Alcohol-free beer prop on my hands. Hey, Maelstrom. Redeem pork bun. I want to know if it works. you got points, right? I do it myself. Hold on.
A man who never eats pork buns is never a whole man.
Get it to my mouth. Here you go. Another one. Magic. Free pork buns! So I can do that now. It was all worth it. Well, I mean, it was worth it because... Oh my goodness.
Attention, Raiders incoming.
Hello, Raiders. Hi, Flower. Welcome in. Flower's been playing, Zelda... what we do? Oracle of Ages? Or is it... Oh, it's the one where... No, it's random. Like, it's all the Zelda games, but it jumps between them. Yeah, it's really cool. Hey, y'all. Welcome. Hello. Would have food, Timway. Very good, y'all. Finished Zelda 1. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I've got animated hands. I have. I've been showing them off, and I'm going to start this game soon, I promise. I'm just having a good time. Whoa! I can go spring break! And it's really cool. I forgot what I was talking about. Yes, I was saying that this is a Elite Motion, and they used to be about 100 quid-ish pre-owned. But they since released Elite Motion 2, and because of that, the pre-owned, a lot of these got traded in, right? So the pre-owned price went right down to about 30 quid, and I just happened to have that much in trade value, so really it didn't cost me anything. So I was like, fuck it, I'll get one of those, and yeah, it's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. It's like a tiny little thing. It's it's sort of like this big-ish? Yeah. Anyway. Leap Motion. Video games. This song is really riveting and I wanna get out of this area. Oh shit, yeah, we have a dwarf man now. What was the buttons? Tab. Holy shit, zip zoom. The Chinese place you order from doesn't exist anymore. Like, have they actually closed, or are they just closed for today? And so they're not on the thing. Are they gone? That's sad. I actually had a succulent Chinese meal also. Because I really wanted one, and I've been every day this week. I've been like, I'll get one tonight, and then I would put it off. So I managed to put it off all the way to Friday, and here we are. You also had a succulent Chinese meal? Right, so, game, what am I doing? Eddie says to ask the guard about, we need to get to the Mistech tunnels. Where the fuck are the Mistech tunnels? Ask the guard about his brother. Oh, I remember. You were under arrest for that. For what? For having a succulent Chinese meal? Are you waiting to receive my limp penis? You found them. Poggers. Yeah, they'll just be on some other place. Actually, I've never used Uber Eats, They keep sending me messages saying, hey, have a free meal. I'm waiting. I'm holding on to it. Next to Jimmy's bankable tanning salon. Welcome, Maroon. The fuck was that noise? God, that's some weird shit happening in here. I think we go this way. Succulent kebab meal? I saw a game on Steam called Kebab Chef, which I thought was pretty specific today. So that's the thing. Oh, here he is, the door lord. Store unavailable. They might be closed because it's Chinese New Year today, which you think would be a really good time to open, but I mean it is. But who wants to work on New Year's? So you have knowledge of my brother. I do not know how you came to know of him, but you put me in an awkward position. The knowledge you are blackmailing me with must not be exposed under any circumstances. However, I am genetically predisposed to guard this door. So where does this put the both of us? Luckily, I have knowledge of an alternate entrance. Under this bridge, there is a stream. It leads to a subterranean opening into the tunnels. This game is loud. Now take this knowledge and never speak of my brother again. Do you wish to enter the Mystic Tunnels? Yes. I hope you enjoy a long, painful death.
Stand by.
Whee! Oh, it was really not that big of a drop. I thought it was a much bigger drop than that. Ah, what do you know? A Door Lord is one of the less impressive character classes. An entire race, in fact, of aliens genetically predisposed to guard doors. I guess makes sense. Oh, I'm here. Oh, I'm here. I have to scratch my head. I bleached my hair today. Well, not here, obviously. I'm pointing at something you can't see, but now my head is a little itchy because that's what happens. It burns the skin if you ain't careful. But you know, this is the price one has to pay to be on fleek, as it was once said. Anyway, I hope you're all having a good Fridya. I'm enjoying my Fridya, although I didn't have a particularly productive day. I was trying to get some stuff working for work. The proprietor of these tunnels is yet to discover the alternate entrance. Do you wish to enter the Mystic Tunnels now? No, I'm already inside. You got KFC instead. Wow. You know what? I got my chinoise, and I got the what do you call it? Salt and pepper chicken, because I just really wanted some chicken stuff. Oh damn, that's good. Mistech Tunnels. Kentucky Fried Chinese meal? Shoutouts to Cyber, by the way, for, you know, really sticking with us and watching 15 streams in a row. Which I don't know how that happened, because last time you did that it was like 7. So somehow it's just skipped. Like, we're in like a time has done some wiggly wobbly stuff, and we've missed out on some streams. Oh, I feel so much better now. I can enunciate with my hands. It's like, it's very fun, I have to admit. It must reset. Wiggly stuff, much like my fingers just then. Indeed. What's this? Is it cheese? Cheese lizard? Glowdent. What the? Options. Mods. No. Where is my items list, actually? It's not there. It's, I can't remember how to access it. F1. Sure. Inventory, there we go. Glowdent. Worth 32 energy. Ooh. That's good. I'll buy that for $1. Oh, I've got my what else is new? Bindlebag, my favorite Lord of the Rings character. I love Bindlebags, by the way. What are these? Like fucking chunky Ewoks? E-jocks, I'm gonna call them. Until I know what they're really called. Yeah, what else? Spotify happened because it's Friday, so I get all the new releases, and one of the ones that they've released is Herald of Darkness from the Alan Wake soundtrack, but the 30-minute cut, and it's like, oh yes, that is a good tune to listen to for that amount of time. But that also sort of prompted me to go back. I was listening to some more music stuff in the Discord, and I thought, you know what, this Blue Sky app is starting to take off now because they're going to open it up, and I don't really post about anything yet, so I've been dropping some of my one-off... I forgot that I have to actually fight. I've been dropping some of my... The songs I listen to on the regular will be going on there just as like posts, kind of like I would on Twitter, but I just want my Blue Sky to not be tainted by whatever is on my stupid Twitter account, which is just Miku memes, to be honest, and alligators. But I was going to mention it to our community because if anyone wanted to get on that platform for whatever reason, I still have a pile of invite codes going. So there you are. They are absolute units. I kind of want to use the old man's special ability because it stuns them, and also it's very funny. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use Yammer. Cover your ears, chat. It's so weird. It's so weird. Yeah. Can I make this not timed? Like, not active battle? Because I feel like I keep looking away from the screen and I'm just getting my head staved in by this chunky Ewok lad. 99. Cave crawler. Okay. There we go. I always find it amusing how the battle finished music plays over the battle music, so it just sounds awful. Did you start integrated with the controller, by the way? Yes, I did. There's no way I was going to play that without one. It just didn't feel like a... You know, it felt like a controller game, and I have a bone to pick with Integrate. I know why, but my bone to pick is that the photo mode has an extremely limited range of where you can fly your camera, and I know they don't want us going out of bounds or loading like a bunch of stuff that looks ass because it's probably like lodding to high heaven around every corner, but when I'm standing next to a character, I have to like turn the camera so that they're in shot and then go to photo mode so that I can kind of rotate around them-ish. Like, yeah, it's a UE4 game. Oh, okay, so I could just break the camera anyway. Fair enough. Engine unlocker, yeah. We'll just do that. And then I'll be like, hey Cloud. You're just gonna stand there looking like a lemon? I'm gonna get my camera and take photos of you. The heat extension keeps breaking your volume control. That's strange. I have a... Is that the heat extension doing that? I don't think it is, because that happens to me on other people's streams that don't have it. And I suspect... Well, I don't actually know what to suspect, where that's coming from. It could be a hardware acceleration thing. I'm not sure, but yeah, I mean, I get that issue too. It always happens several times per stream, on my stream only. Well, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I turned heat on about 3 or 4 streams ago, a couple of weeks ago. So if it's only just started, then you're probably right about that, but I was using it for Yakuza, so... Until that game's finished, it will remain active. I'll let you know if I find a solution though. I mean, it could be any number of things. But yeah, whenever I'm like on Furbies or I think on Maelstroms as well, I tried to click on the volume control, it just doesn't work. It's like it won't let me click on the screen at all. Which would point to like a screen overlay causing it, but I don't think Maelstrom uses anything like that, so I'm not sure. I do need to continue Integrate. I played up until 7th Heaven in my first bit, which is only a couple hours, and I haven't had time since then to play any. Or rather, I've had time, but I've been too tired in the evenings to play a game. But, like I said, I played a bit of the Pacific Drive demo yesterday, and I've got some more demos, but I'm probably going to cover those. I thought it said found, but but yeah, I mean, I'll cover those on the stream, I think. So yeah. I also have been trolling the depths of GitHub, looking at people's translation solutions just for general on-screen translators, and I found a really good one that basically I set it up with a thing, I think it's called Libra language. It's an API a little bit like Google Translate, but instead of sending it to a server, you just run it locally on your machine, so it's way faster, and you don't have to like get credits or anything after 500,000 things or whatever, right? So what I'm saying is I have a thing that I can just click on the screen or drag a box over the screen and it will almost instantaneously translate any language, which opens up a lot of options for me for games that never got translated. And also for the stream that we gotta do for weird visual novels. I imagine there's probably quite a lot of those that never got translated, so that should be useful. But yeah, I have a bunch of language solutions now, and what can I? Oh, I'm too far away. Okay, hit you. One of them, sorry, is called Textractor. Hi, Hasio. And I want to shout out Textractor because it's a really interesting program that actually hooks into whatever you're playing, and then you find the memory address that's updating with the text, and then it automatically prints it out and translates it. So this is one of those things where it's like, there's a use for that, but it's not going to work on like a complicated game. I was trying to get it to hook into Baldur's Gate as a test because it's the only game I had to hand where I had the language set to a different language. And yeah, that was a hard going. But in my, while doing my searches, I also found, I didn't get this one yet, but there's a plugin that sort of translates your stream, your audio, into closed captions in their language, and I'm not sure if the CC thing that I'm using now does that. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, just stuff that I saw on the internet. But it took me all day. I was trying so many solutions. One of the things I was trying to do is get an Android emulator to run Google Translate, like the camera one, and then like overlay it and use like the virtual camera from OBS to pass into it. But none of the Android emulators I could find would accept the virtual camera as an input and in a way that it worked. So I've come from here. That was the best. But you found you can program it in Super Mario World. How so? What is that? An arrow pointing this way. I'm gonna be running around in circles for a while because I'm not sure where to go. Oh, a taco. Beautiful. Remember when someone tried to make Mario World from memory? Interesting. I do not, but that sounds fascinating. Isn't that how the speedrun works? They do some malarkey and manage to execute code that runs the credits. Oh, just probably... That's weird. Is that just like doing memory address stuff or different? Like queuing up different bits of the code to get like a false outcome? I'll have to look into that. Kill certain enemies on certain frames using certain inputs. That's how, you know, how do you find that? Without tearing the game apart and doing a bunch of theory crafting. There it is again, that... Feeling hot, hot, hot. Fatima's screen. This man is big. No, don't use it on the stair bear. Stair bear? Voodoo magic, indeed. That's nuts. You know, the whole reason I looked into that translation thing was actually because all I wanted to do was play the Jinsei game for Switch that came out. And... yeah. Because most of the text appears in one place, I can use any of the solutions I have where you can just leave a box up and it will auto-translate it. Now I just have to get a copy of the game. But they never release it outside of Japan, so I have to order it internationally. Or just wait. Stair Bear is dead. The speedrun is working because you cannot eat with Yoshi charging Chuck. And because of some magic, the game gives you a magic ball. Mario World. Right, yeah. Because of some magic, the game gives you a magic ball. Right. Yes. Yes. I get it now. I was trying to remember who Chuck was, and I was like, oh, that makes a lot more sense now. Yes. He's the football guy, right? So you get a magic football. We talked about it so much. It's 50 seconds if you want to see it. You know what? We can do that. You know, I actually still have the media request bot commands turned on, but I have no idea what they are, so... Where is it? The fuck? Oh, it's disappeared. Docs. Media request. Of course it did. Put that there. I think that, but you have to... Oh, yeah, viewer requests are turned off. Oh, that's okay. I have a points reward for that stuff anyway, so I'll leave them off for now, but I'll just put the video in. Okay, add. There we go. Please work. This is being a right ass. It's because I copied the wrong thing. Right, there we go. It's trying to paste like the chat link to the link, the chat message. Okay. That's the last thing I was watching. Please, Bat Rider. Skip. Alright, let's have a look. What's this? Welcome, this is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool is missing again. Looks like Bowser is at it again. What's wrong with your head, Mario? He's like, blah, blah. Oh, actually, I can't do that anymore. I reduced it. Blah. Oh, okay. Well, the speedrun just got a lot shorter. Oh, it's gone. Oh shit. My backup playlist is that, remember that playlist you tried to pass through that one thing once and I can't remember what it was, Maelstrom. You had to like email the guy and be like, hey, this isn't working, this bot's not working. And it went, yeah, it's because you put like 15,000 requests into it. Yeah, my backup playlist is that. Blast from the past. Anyway. I'm glad that I took the time to set up lots of scaling properly so the mouse doesn't just shit itself now. I feel like I've been here and achieved... Oh, something. So yeah, I was looking at the Jinsei game and I was like, should I just do this the way where my Switch becomes a Super Switch? And then I was like, I can't, because it's the Monster Hunter Special Edition, which means it's definitely not one of the ones that you can do that too easily. Although I hear there's new solutions on the market to that. But if I'm gonna have to spend that money, I'd rather just spend it on the game. How do you move? Right, go here. So if anyone knows of any retail, it's on PlayAsia, but if anyone knows of any other retailers that might stock games that sell, ship internationally and don't cost an arm and a leg, I'm all ears. I think PlayAsia might be my best bet though. I tried eBay and that thing is too expensive on eBay. PlayAsia was the old go-to, yeah. That's where I used to get soundtracks from. But again, I haven't used that site in an eternity. This place is really windy and twisty. We don't need to interact with this, do we? You'd like to buy more anime figures, says Shiny Hasio. Yeah, me too. I would very much like the Glitter and Glamour Sailor Moon figures. But again, they're a little spenny right now, and I can't really be spending a lot right now. Let's yammer on one of these. There's Bai, but you never used it. Oh, what are those go-between sites? Yeah, there's a few of those. You can go on Yahoo Auctions, actually. Maybe I'll try that. This camera is very of its time, but I sort of hate it. The way it floats around everywhere on a curve, it's just like... Ease in, ease out on every motion. floating around. Whee! You'd like more Rem figures and want a One Piece Yamato. If you want Rem figures, go on Amazon and look for the Sega ones. Because what they do is they put a lot of figures in UFO machines, claw machines, over there, and after a while, the ones that aren't getting used or when they've cycled out the prizes, they just stick them on Amazon. They're not that expensive, and they're really good. I have a few. I have two from Nishijo, Hakase and Shinonami Nana, and they're really nice. And I got my friend one. I got him Nyarlathotep. I can't remember what that show was called, but yeah, not the one of Cthulhu fame, but the anime Cthulhu. Nyarlathotep, and it was really nice. Yeah, they're really good. And what the reason I point that out is because every single cycle, pretty much, of the claw machines that I know of in the last couple of years has had some kind of Rem and Ram in it. Because ReZero still sells figures like hotcakes. My most recent purchases, well, okay, I've got 4 figures most recently, 2 of which I bought and 2 were brought back from Japan for me as a gift. So, my friend brought me a Bocce from Bocce the Rock, which is really nice, and also a Bodji from Osama Ranking, and he's really small, but he looks really mean, and I like him. And then I bought myself 2 Nendoroids. I got Yusara Pekara from Hololive, and from Hololive Gamers I got Nekomata Okayu. And I still need to pre-order the Korone figure, Inagami Korone, because... What is this? Halo controls! Because the Okayu one comes with a special holding hands hand that you could put on the 2 of them, so that's fun. Also, I think those 2 canonically got married now, so, you know, that's cool, I guess. Good for them. Actually, that happened on New Year's, I think. Boat was destroyed. Boat was destroyed, and unfortunately Boots and Grumpos were in it. No, not boat! Try again? I just stood in the water. Try again, or can't we pretend I beat it? Let's try it one more time. I sort of hate it. It's this floaty camera again, the floaty 90s cam, or 2000s cam. What would you guys say this was? Actually, both of you might know if you're still around, but when did this game come out? I feel like this is a sort of 2002 affair, but... Why does this Impossibles? Oh! Right, okay, you can't go that way. You can't go that way. 2001. Okay, I wasn't far off. So basically, guys, I'm just moving the mouse left and right, and I have no other semblance of control on this vehicle. That's impossible. You can't dodge that shit. I bet like speedrunners could do this. But they probably just fail as quickly as possible and then skip. Yeah, you don't get that box without getting hit, so... Minigame. You sent me a link to the figure. Oh yeah, sorry, I'll read which ones those are in a sec. I saw that. I'm having a time. Suagic minigame summary. Party received 3 Cordic and Diamond discs. Diamond Dallas discs. Perfect, that's what I want. Let's see. You have 1 Rem figure, the Rem birthday lingerie version, and you found they look really good. I like the Christmas ones they did. I'm noticing that my camera keeps losing my head. I'm gonna drop this ever so slightly. Oh, an emote fell past. Guys, I alt-tabbed and I saw this again. He's there. He's watching. Always watching. Right up integrate and Steve immediately tells me to get a controller. Yeah, you, I guess, need a controller. You should get a PS5 controller. Probably going to get a PS5 this year either way. I want one for Stellar Blade. And I'd like to play FF16 if I get the chance. But circumstance dictates that right now is not the best time for me to buy a giant games console. So, in the future, I'll be buying one. Because I really don't want to miss out on Stellar Blade. For what it's worth, it would be miserable with a keyboard and mouse. It would, honestly. It's a very action-heavy combat. Well, it doesn't have to be, but if you want the combat experience that really the best way the game does it, you need to be running around doing your attacks, and it's going to be a lot easier with the controller option. I think PS5 controllers work really well now, especially with all the Steam key remapping stuff, and I'm pretty sure that game was designed with one in mind, and I would probably choose one. I have a Xbox One, however, a custom Bocce edition Xbox controller, because I knew that I was mostly going to be playing games on PC, and I know that Xbox controllers are natively supported on Windows, which was not always the case for Sony controllers, but I think that it doesn't matter anymore. The Rem wedding version looks nice too. That's more the wedding night version. Yeah, okay. Horny on main Hatio. Yeah, it's they are nice. They also did... What else did they do? They did some like devil-y ones. Like, hey, no, don't apologize, man. You do you. They did some like devil-looking ones that were kind of good. I think those were also sort of nightgowny looking ones. They do a lot of that. You have your controller and Steam's very insistent about it, regardless of the fact that it's plugged in. Yeah, no, mine's always kind of on to a degree, and it also yelled at me. It was like the TV licensing people. It's like, you better have a fucking controller. And I said, chill your beans, Gaben. I got you. Shall I heal Grandpa? Yeah, I guess he's nearly dead. I just don't really care about him very much. We've got a lot of these healy-dealies, haven't we? Grundpose. Grundle. You have one Reyes figure from High School DxD. Oh, sorry, High School DD. They probably pronounced that right. The X is always missing. Where you can remove the clothing. I had a friend who had one of those, and he was really proud. Well, not that exact figure, but he had one that had like a chest plate you could pull off, and he was really proud of it. And I would just like shake my head. I would SMHD my damn head at him. You prefer plushies to figures, you think? I don't. No, I have four plushies. One of them is okay. I'm old, okay? So I'm gonna show you something. And most of y'all are gonna know what this is, and some of y'all ain't gonna know what this is. I mean, I think it's still going, to be fair. But I have one of these. Sutty. And I've had him since I was a little kid, and he's a puppet, and he has a magic wand. And I love him. So I kept him. I also have a very small bunny rabbit whose head... Oh, shit. I pressed the wrong button and unloaded myself. I have a little bunny rabbit called Ben, and his head is askew because at some point it came off and my grandma sewed it back on, and I've had him since I was born. And then I have this weird fucking thing. I gotta find it because I don't think I can describe this one. A friend just randomly got it for me while they were out and brought it back, so I thought, cool. It's called Mame Shiba. I can't find the exact one. It's from a collection. But if anyone has a rudimentary understanding of some Japanese words, you'll know that that means basically bean Shiba, or it's like a bean Inu. And it looks like this. This guy. Did it come with Matthew Cobert's arm? Sadly not. He was off messing about with boats at the time. Anyone? So that's just a little bean. And then I have one more, which is... It was a birthday gift, and it is from Build-A-Bear Workshop, but it's like a dog, and he's got a Jedi robe and a lightsaber and Star Wars slippers on, and he's great. You think you've killed thousands of these in Ragnarok Online. It does kind of look like a pouring. It's actually longer from the side. It's more bean-shaped. It kind of just looks like a triangle in the image that I showed, but yeah, there you go. Messing about with boats. Down, 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 down with boats. That's a great song that Matthew Corbett sings in an episode of SETI. You had a teddy lion called Lion. My parents said he got lost, but when I found out years later, it was I peed on him because... and he became too stinky. Oh. That's sad. You have the dog plush from when I was a baby, and the tardigrade plush a co-worker made. A tardigrade plush? That's genius! They kind of look like squishy little bears, don't they? Really know the squishmallows? Plushies, plushies, plushies. Yeah, I don't have a lot, but I would, you know, if somebody said, hey, I'm gonna throw this out unless you want it, and it was like the life-size Miku Dio plushie that they did, I wouldn't say no. Well, he's dead. I forgot to heal because I was talking about fucking teddy bears. Alright, how do I get out of this? I got a bindle bag. I got a scribbity bindle. This is... I get to fuck you, bindle bear. There he is. He's dead. Oh no, he's not. He doesn't care. Okay. You sawed it by hand. Wow. You know, yeah, there's people that do that, and I kind of wanted to try it at one point, but then I just end up with a load of materials I'm not using. I sort of did once. I made an octopus costume, but it was basically what I did is I got a red hoodie, and then I bought a red shirt, like a long sleeve shirt, and it's actually kind of genius, you know. I kept the armholes and some of the back, so it was kind of like you put it on. I try to demonstrate with my arms. You kind of put it on like a backpack, so it's just the armholes and a back piece, and all of the remaining fabric I stuffed it and sewed up on some different fabric on it to look like tentacles and put a bunch of buttons on it, and then I attached those to that. So you put the hoodie on, which had the eyes, and then you put on the red shirt thing, like the backpack with all the tentacles on it, and then your arms were also tentacles with buttons on, and it was amazing. And the stupidest thing is I lost it because I wore it. I made it for a reason. I made it for a Halloween party I was with Freestyle Games at the time, and we were working on Guitar Hero Live, and for the Halloween party we decided we would play, or the Christmas party I think it was, we would play, we had a theme that was like tropical pirates, whatever, and we were playing a show, like me and the other guys in my team were playing it as a band. I can do that now. Playing as a band, and I wore it. I wore the costume. I remember that night because we played a bunch of Christmas songs and some not Christmas songs like Uptown Funk. It was cool, and I was wearing, as part of my outfit, I was dressed as an octopus, and I had 3D glasses on. But because my guitar strings were rainbow colored, I couldn't see two of them, so that was fun. I also had a Hatsune Miku pedal that got stuck on, so the sound guy ended up turning me down because it was super weird. But anyway, the costume, I took it off after the gig and put it in my guitar bag, or so I thought. Turns out I put it in the guitar bag of the other band that was playing, so now some random guy has my squid, like, he opened his guitar bag to find a squid costume stuffed in there, and that's my cool story about how I lost the coolest thing I ever made. Right. Let's see, chat. You had a picture of a teddy from when you was a kid. His name is Schnuffle. That's lovely. Schnuffle. Morbo has sent me something. That's a costume I'd love to see, and I'd love to see it too, but I don't know where it is. Probably in a bin somewhere. I'm gonna heel grease boots, because otherwise we're gonna get fucked. You've DM'd your great granddad's teddy bear. Okay, I'm gonna pick that up in a sec. Let's get into a safe. Oh! I did bindle bag one of these boys, and I can't remember which one it was. It's that guy who's on fire. Look, just piss off, okay? Some band dude now wears that now on stage as his wears that now as his onstage persona, and he's mad famous. Yeah, he's gonna show up on TikTok with like 800 million views, and I'll be like, "Hey, that was mine, Becky. That was mine, bitch. Ron, you need to learn to share." Shut up, Becky. Okay, let's click this. Where's this thing that Morbo sent me? I want to see it. I want to see it. Oh, and Hasio sent me his Rem birthday lingerie version figure. Yeah, that's one that I had it pictured in my head, so I think I remembered that. I just copied that image and put that here because it's only that. It's safe. And oh wow, he's that's a beautiful bear. I actually saw one of these on that. You ever watched that show? The Repair Shop, I think it's called. It's a really nice. It's one of those shows that's like on regular TV, but it's actually not shit, and I kind of like it. So more like, so Hasio, I'll move it away. Sacrilege. Hasio sent me the figure that he has. That's the lingerie version Rem. It's very nice. And then Morbo has sent me his great granddad's teddy bear. And these are really nice, like articulated bears with the little button eyes and stuff. And like the hard eyes and button nose. And yeah, I saw one on the Repair Shop. There was this lady who was like really old and her teddy was in total disrepair. And they got it fixed and it was really nice. And my mum also gets those, what do you call them? There's like a QVC has a brand of bears that are really nice that are like that, like really well made articulated ones, and she's got some really nice ones of those. He's in a really compromised position. He's in a safety bag. It's a safety bag! Someone want to tell me why that stare bear had 7,000 HP, by the way? I have to just, sorry. Switch back to that. There we go. The thing about these older games is I can't really mouse out of them without them pausing, which is slightly annoying. He ate all the goddamn porridge, so he's in a bag. He didn't eat the porridge, it was that goddamn indecisive little cow, Goldilocks. Someone's been eating my steroids. Oh, you're talking, yeah. That's... I got the bag bear confused with the henge bears. Right, let's do the thing I was gonna do. Party. He's got 100 health, it revived him. Yes! Have some more. That's enough. Someone's been eating my steroids.
Oh, this one's too cold and this one's too hot.
To fucking blow on the hot one. I don't like these pseudo head crabs. The worst character in ReZero is Amelia. Is that the main girl? Like, Subaru's like obsessed with her and it's like he has so many better choices in that show. You just can't see it. Grandpa's alive again. I'll admit I never saw season 2 of that show yet. I've got it on my drive, waiting to watch it. Which I say all the time and never do. And I did watch season 1 and I really liked it, and it's been so long, I don't remember any of it. But yeah, God, let's don't break into someone's house and eat their porridge, you fucking weirdo. Well, she might have been hard up. Why are there 5 guys now? Oh, he's way bigger than the... Gosh, okay. I want you to yammer on this bear. So he does nothing. They're making burgers. I'm about to make some burgers out of them. The sofa meme? What is that? Giving you too many fries in a bag? Do they do that? I've never been to Five Guys. I got the impression that I was going to be underwhelmed by Five Guys, so I elected to remain regularly whelmed by not having one. Simply whelmed is all. Actually, even that doesn't work because whelmed means like to be pleasantly surprised, right? And or to be like overcome. And overwhelmed is like saying I'm super whelmed. And that's just how we have that word. So regular whelmed is a word, it's just it means the same as overwhelmed. Goldilocks was a sociopath. Not a lost little girl in a, just like in a forest with no parents, looking for food and shelter, or a sociopath trying to set up a new Bert's motel. Doesn't work, does it? I should have given up before I tried. You sent you PAL version of meme. Okay. PAL version of meme. I'm liking this. I like these little distractions. Oh, that. Right. No. Yeah, I'm not showing that. It's 5. If anyone's played PAL World, it's 5 of those, what are they called? I keep calling them love ends in my head and I don't know what they're called. They're basically that. The sex pests. And then there's like a guy on the couch who looks worried. 40 PAL. Number 69. Magic pal. I'm gonna send you a picture of a portion of regular fries from Five Guys. Alright. I feel like this is one of those things where it's like, it feels like a weird thing to complain that you get too much of something. But then you get too much of something. Send the picture. Oh god. Where is it? There it is. Sorry, what? This is a regular fries from Five Guys. That's astounding. What the hell? I've never seen that many. How did they wait? How did they come in that cup? Because how did they come in that cup? Because that cup is, unless it's like one of those really long ones, like a is it like a fucking what do you call it? A poster tube? There's Pringles tube just full of chips. You and Simon went to one and both ordered large fries. They put it in a cup. In a bag. Oh, and they just filled the bag. Hey, I wouldn't complain if it were for the fact that fries traditionally just dry you out. Because it's just salt and potatoes and you're like, oh, now I need to buy a big glug, right? Here you go, pal. Here's your bindle bag. No, don't use the bindle bag on boots. Use the heel grease on him, you stupid. Stupid old man. That's right. I'm glad I found that gun that was hidden in a corner behind a dumpster. Because that does a lot more damage than the other thing. Don't listen to him, Bindlebag. Don't wear the ring. Share the load. It's that ring, Mr. Frodo. What it's doing to you. John Aston is a hero in that movie. Oh, another combat. I think we might have to pull out Bindle Baggins. What the fuck is it? What is this Psychonauts shit? Hey, yabber on the big boy. The sound effects with this guy. It's awful. Bindlebag was definitely in the Lord of the Rings movie where they actually said, "Where are we going, Treebeard?" Yeah, he's in the alternate universe extended director's cut. Well, what do you call it? It's like crowd directed cut. Yeah, we crowdfunded our script. We crowdsourced our script. The crowdsource edition. Lad of the Ring. Lads. Lads in a ring. What, guys? Oh, do you know what? That'd be great though, wouldn't it? It'd be like that, what was this now? It'd be like the Romeo and Juliet movie, where it's like a bunch of, like is it Leo DiCaprio? No. Well, who's the other one that I get mixed up? I think it was DiCaprio. And they've all got like mags. There's doing Romeo and Juliet in the hood. but it would be like a fairly not very well-to-do British seaside town. Let's say. It'd be like, "Oh, mate, yeah, I just found this ring, yeah. Oh, I don't know, mate. It's supposed to take it down some mountain or something, chuck it off a hill. Why don't we sell it at cash converters?" And then they go to cash converters, but like they get knifed by they get knifed by like an emaciated skinhead called Gollum, and then they start chasing him down throughout the streets, you know, trying to get the ring back. Work with me. I'm trying to figure this out. This could be the next. What's the West End hit? Great Yarmouth or Skegness? Yeah, it'll be Skeg probably. Let's call it Skeg. Lord of the Eagles would just be like a big pigeon. Or is it the Lord of the Seagulls, would it? Oh, that seagulls nicked my chips. Oh, no, mate. Yeah, mate, don't be hard on him, mate, because he might be able to save us when we fall off the tower later, you know, because we're going to be pissed and all that. Yeah, you got to hear about this geezer, we call him Gandalf, yeah, he just lives down in the trash heap on the end of Council Row, and, you know, they call him a wizard, because he's got some really good special, you know, stuff, you know what you're saying? It's anything you want, you can get it, yeah? They say he's got wizard's powers. He's actually just off his tits on Molly. Is this bit going anywhere? Should I have stopped? They got, oh god. They go to cash converters, but they don't have any photo ID, so they get in a punch up with the manager. And the manager is... Who's the manager? He's probably just Saruman. Saruman is the manager of cash converters. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I will give you 3 English pounds for this musical instrument made entirely of diamonds. It has a low resale value. Something like that. Oh mate, I've just punched your grandma and found this ring that makes you invisible. How much for this? I shall have to call upper management. Hello, Sauron? Etc. It's F1. I got a lot of shit. What is this? Digital camera? Oh yeah, we know about that. The circular thin diamond currency. Oh. What is bat? I feel like I'm running low on heel grease. Wizard Powers needs a bunch of mushrooms in his pocket, indeed. It's just how you picture us like working in CX. Oh, don't remind me. I don't want to think about that time anymore. I've moved forward in my life. I'm done with it. But I must admit, I do appreciate them giving me this free device that lets me wiggle my hands. It did not cost me a damn thing, so... Like, literally, I had a spare copy of Avatar that I got for free, and I traded it for that. Don't tell my boss. I mean, you can. Just don't tell Eve. Don't tell Eve Guillemot that I did that. It'll be sad. How dare you? Once I got out, I never looked back. Indeed, I actually still hate going in there, but it's only once a year usually. So. And it's only because they closed game. There's no game here. I have to go to Coventry, which is miles away. Jesus Christ. This guy. You want to do your stuff, but you keep getting pulled in to cover people. Oh man. It's one of those where it's like you can say no, but really when you're working that job, you can't because they don't pay us enough. Your game is in a Sports Direct now. Our game used to be next to a Sports Direct and they just straight up closed it. They moved it into House of Fraser. So they had a House of Fraser, they just closed it. And they were going to sell the building off, so they moved game from the shopping centre into House of Fraser for about a week, and then it just closed. What was the point? That was a cost amount fortune. Well, you know, you say that, that's kind of the state of a lot of these sort of institutions, retail institutions now. Because I went to the post office, and that was suffered a lot, right? The Royal Mail. I went to a post office this week, and it's a very small one. It's like imagine the size of what you would expect a small post office to be. It's like a corner shop size, right? Get this. I went in there, and they used to sell other stuff, right? And they had sort of dwindled with that stuff. Their shelves were all empty, and they were a bare bones post office for ages. But I went in there, and they had a bunch of dog toys, and I was like, huh, that's weird. I went in again, like a week later. So this was like, I went in a couple of weeks ago, and then I went in this week. And the sign, which is like... Okay, this is the... I can't do this really. It's sort of like that, but double. Right? So it's like 2-3 meter sign. And it had been split in half. So the right half of it was the Royal Mail sign, and the left half of it is some fucking pet store thing. So not only are they have one shelf, one rack with some squeaky toys on it and dog biscuits. One rack. And that was enough for them to have to split rent and put a giant, like, really well put together plastic sign up for a pet store and share the sign. It's in a sorry state. This game looks like an 11-year-old trying to please both his mates who've agreed to play D&D with him. I don't know why the old man is a wizard dwarf without any magic. But I like the Deckard character's coat, I guess. Urgh! I think I have status effects. Why is he backwards? Listen. You need to sort this shit out. Get over there. I haven't been keeping track of who I'm shooting at. Ah. About bleeding time. Garrison board. Pow, pow, pow. Right. Oh, he's still alive. Stop hitting Grandpa. So I can see that they put the buttons here so that they could have the camera spin around at whatever speed and angle that it wants to without affecting the menus. But it is making me a little bit ill. But as long as we stand here missing each other, I think this is fine, right? Oh. How much HP do you have? See, this is the flaw with laser guns, right? Lasers are way slower than bullets for some reason, even though they're made of light. Which is the fastest thing there is. So they're easy to dodge. The next Isekai anime, my laser weapon and I send to the other world. Oh, you know what? There's probably a manga somewhere already that's just a guy who's like from Star Wars and he gets isekai'd by space truck gun. They're made of lasers. This guy. Pfft, you're right. I know nothing about what is a laser. You know, we've got one of those now, the Dragonfire laser. They've been testing that on drones. I say we, I mean England. The government, have one of those now, and they were testing it on drones. It's just like, oh, there's a drone a kilometer away, and it's on fire. So if you want to know what World War III is going to look like in a year's time, there it is. Can we just skip past 3 and 4 and get to the bit where we get cyber brains? It costs less to fire than using missiles. Yeah, I think it costs about 20 quid to fire. And a missile is like £1 million or something. Or $500,000 for a Tomahawk, I think. Okay, so Metal Gear. I mean Stone Gear. Stone... If that hits one of us, we're dead. It just healed itself. Yammer on it. Reborn as a vending machine, now I wonder the dungeon. Yeah, Maelstrom told me about that show and said it was actually really good first episode, so I know of it, but I would have to watch it. I feel like it's taking the piss out of Isekai at this point, and that's the only way that that's going to be enjoyable to me, is if it's very self-aware. It's nice of us to spend £500,000 blowing up a small, you know, house in the Middle East with some children in it, instead of, you know, solving the homeless problem. But hey, I'm not going to get into politics here. This isn't a place to talk about that. This is a place for us to yammer on a robot and then hit it with a stick. And put Fatima screen in front of our friends. Your favourite war toy is the Hellfire R9X. I assume that's a kind of missile that does missile things. Flying Ginsu. Morbo, I'm with you. Like when, like, I can focus on precisely one conversation at a time, or one piece of person talking at a time, and I cannot handle more than that. It's a bad time. It's a real problem at work because they put us in this room that's really small, because our team is quite small, but we're also on a project where no one else can come in. So it's really, there's a lot of people around you typing on keyboards and talking and stuff, so everyone's in like, there's like 3 people sat next to each other and they're all in different meetings. It's awful. It's like a call center. But we're switching to something better than Citrix. So once I get that working, I'll probably work from home a little more, to be honest. Working on a laser? I can't tell you. The funny one you must watch is My One Hit Kill Sister. Oh, that sounds fun. There's no explodey bits, it just turns into supersonic katanas. Oh, I think I've heard of that. So what's the deal with Metal Gear here? Why is he in the sewers? Or we're in a mine, aren't we? I guess it's a mining machine? Why does that heal it? Oh, I guess it's charging up. But, whoops, I punched myself a hole. Hey, we're doing good damage though, I think. I'm not that worried. Stone Sentinel. Ow! Grandpa's dead. What does this do? Does that heal? Does that res? I think it does. He's back. I reversed time for him. Whoa! A lot of HP. A lot of HP our man just got back. I didn't even know he had 1,000 HP. Look at that. Oh, you're supposed to move around the field to avoid being killed. That makes sense. That's the thing you can do in this game. Well, I don't think I need to. I think I can just stand here and hit him until he dies. He broke it. RPG tabletop enthusiasts, there's a humble bundle on right now. I saw it today. That has pretty much all the Cyberpunk Red content in it that I could see. But certainly a large amount of it. I thought that might be of interest to some people. Whoa. Yeah, shoot him in the foot. Okay, he's not too smart, this thing. Maybe it will target one of the things shooting it soon. Nope, it just targeted the one between us. Oh good, I want to see what happens when you punch one you already broke. It doesn't get more broken. I was wondering if it'd like destroy them so the fight gets a little bit more intense. Maybe it's like a soft timer or something. But no. Is this the first boss we faced? I think it might be, you know. Okay, I'll humor you. There we are. I knew that. I knew it was gonna die. I could have just shot it and not moved and it would have gone. But hey, we were alive. We got levels, right? point. My arm goes off the screen when I do that. Heal grease plus, heal grease complete. We did it. Is this where I came from? Can I loot the body? Yeah, I have to go this way. Okay. Do. What is?
What the hell is that?
The fifth element.
Man, what a washout. I busted my knuckles for this.
It looks like it's made from Mysterium. The same material Mystech is made from. We've got to get this back to my lab immediately.
Look, boys. Losers.
Well, well, well. If it ain't my favorite butter and egg man. Hey, Detta. Hear you're moving up in
Big
the
bada
world.
boom.
Your charm on legs,
Speaking of-
Crash. Too bad your mouth's smarter
You
than
know
the
these
rest
guys
of
would, yeah, they would be kind of right at home in a. Oh no! Ah, my
Your
big
stomach's
cock.
smart, too.
Thanks for the education.
I
They'd be right
haven't
at home
seen
in
you
a
all
low
year,
budget
Sylvester.
asylum cinema remake
Nice
of
coat.
the
Remind
Fifth
me when I'm
Element.
keeping you alive.
Kill me and you'll never see the money.
You're dead. Oh no, that's pocket change compared to my numbers now. Try again.
It's called Detta.
I'm drawing a blank here.
Come on.
Nostalgia. You bring to mind my humble beginnings.
Big
One
bada boom.
must stay grounded
Decay.
despite one's success. And you, give me the stone.
The sixth
Stone?
atom.
What stone?
Come on, Grumps, give it to him. You don't know who you're dealing with.
I know a two-bit thug in a fancy suit when I see one.
I thought he said
You'll
2-bit
have to
fuck.
Kill me for it.
You 2-bit fuck.
Oh,
Wow, you knocked him out by punching him in the spine,
Thanks
to be
much,
fair.
Sylvester. Whatever this is, will
That'll probably
look
happen to me
wank in my
if someone did that
collection.
right now. My back is killing me.
Boot, schedule a dinner with Mr. Boots for the end
Boot.
of the week. Someplace nice.
Not Brebulin. I hate Brebulin.
I may be a sentimental old fool, Sly, but if the money isn't mine by dessert, we'll break out the saws. Bottle up and go, boys.
Sunny Funnies, Friday at dusk hour, don't forget.
Sunny Funnies Friday at dusk hour. Got it. I'm not sure who these people are,
Honestly,
where they came
detective.
from, or why we helped them.
moron! I'm gonna kill you! That stone was in my hands, and you rolled over for those Goombas without a thought.
Goombas.
Look, old man, you hired me to keep you safe. Those guys were gonna dust you.
Rubbish.
Okay.
Could have taken those ruffians on easy. You cost me a stone.
Stones, bones. It's time to settle up, Cupcake.
What? After that?
My cock.
Hey, you hired me to keep you safe.
Nice
You
naming.
didn't mention
Yeah, Twitch wouldn't let
anything
you
about
write
that
my
stone,
cock,
so
did
cough
they?
up the birds.
Ah, piss.
Ah, piss.
Yeah, very funny. Where's the rest?
What rest? That's your fee.
$100? This won't even pay my bar tab.
Well, then maybe next time you'll pay more attention to your fee up front. I'm not a rich man, Mr. Boots. Take it with a smile or walk.
Fine, fine, I'll take it.
Yeah, that's what Activision says to its employees. Hey.
Wait a minute. You're going?
Of course I'm going. This case is closed.
Do you have any idea how much money you're walking away from? There's energy dormant in every slag of Mystech. If we figure out a way to activate it, we'll never have to worry about money again.
What do you need me for? Weren't you mad at me a second ago?
Well, I don't need you in particular. But you've got a flair for fighting, and everyone else I know is dead. What you need
Well,
is a
there is
change of
that.
venue. When we come back, you'll have enough money to pay off your debt and start a new life.
I'm listening.
Planet Sunder. There's a brilliant scientist there who's thinking along the same lines I am. If I knock heads with her, we might just pull this off and make a bundle.
Okay, I'll take the case. As long as the egghead doesn't get a cut.
Sold.
And I want more than $100.
You'll get plenty more.
And I'm in charge, you hear me? You're a danger to yourself.
No, piffle.
It's like, you'll never
Stop
have to
hitting
worry
with
about
that
money
thing.
again.
I'm
And
gonna
he's like,
belt
I
your
want more
back.
than $100.
I mean it.
Well, he does look like a dwarf, doesn't he? He really does. He's got that camera. He's got that dwarf hair. Flame of Orun! Go back to the shadow! He's not meant to be a dwarf, he's just a scientist guy I found. This is like Blade Runner times, the Star Wars or something. I don't know. I don't think he's considered a dwarf by character class. Let's find out. Fatima will tell us. What's his name? Grumpos? What do you mean you're not going to tell me about Grumpos? I think he's just old. He's a fucking dwarf. So we need to save our universe, but we can't do that anywhere. Turn to Planet Sunder and find Dr. Ro Bowman. Grumpus wants to knock heads with her about Mystech. Take a shuttle from Anachronox tours to Sender Station with Grumpos. Yes, let's go. Tour ship. We could get a cab from a place. I think he did try to knock Boots on the head, at least. Bote, please. Take me to Mystic Tours.
Transmission major of plate section C, D, E, and
Oh man, I was reading a lot of Ghost in the Shell wiki articles, just refreshing myself.
please
And now I'm
keep
sort
the
of
area clear.
thinking I
The
gotta watch
district is
Standalone
south
Complex
does
again.
not
It's been a
liable
while.
for injury or death resulting from plate transitions. Stand by.
Excuse me.
Transition complete.
$6. Right, I could use a soda. Because I'm falling asleep and I need that hit. I need that hit. A sugary hit. Peppy's. It's Professor Peppy. That's the Dr. Pepper slogan. It's like, what's the worst that could happen? But I'm like, yeah, Professor Peppy. It could have been worse. Maybe. It could be worse.
From the south platform.
Lecturer Spicy. Look at the save point, just freaking out. Pet the save point. Prochnow, stay back, both of you. I assert my dominion over this ticket kiosk. Oh, you want to do this? Do you understand that I was here first? Do you understand that I will not relinquish this kiosk until an affordable ticket price is made available to me? A succulent Chinese meal? Ticket prices to one gate are exorbitant, and nothing you can say will rush me into making a rash purchase. If this joker thinks he's immune to the somnolent powers of the King of Yammer, then he's sorely mistaken. Hold down control and click on victim. Grumpos is Yammer. Grumpos needs a lot of air to perform his Yammer. You must help him fill his lungs by inhaling at just the right time. Whenever you see a lung expand, hit the corresponding button as fast and as frequently as you can. You can click the arrows with your mouse or use the arrow keys on your keyboard/keypad. When the lung shrinks, be sure to stop hitting the keys, as you will cough and lose a little air each time. Remember, the air will always be slowly leaking, so don't waste any time. My mic's gonna pick that up. God, that takes forever. You say you're heading to one gate? Boy, there's advice and then there's common sense, both of which I've no qualms about slapping you across the mouth with, so open those elephant ears and listen up. One gate may seem a paragon of good-natured sunshine, but that place is as corrupt as a 3-day-old geese turd that's been sitting in your sister's left cheek for 2 months. They sell you the 3,000-year-old song and dance and expect you to clap for nothing just because you've got businessmen who've been doing the business of business since the coordinates and pharaohs who were trading discount tablets for brebular grain rice. Doesn't mean you gotta cheapen the experience of capitalism for the rest of us. You gotta be business-wise. You gotta have gut smarts. One look at you and I know you're no move or shaker, son. I've met hundreds of them. They look nothing like you. Appearances notwithstanding, the biggest giveaway to you flyweight nature is that you're standing in the bricks. Nobody who was ever anybody would ever dip their toes here. There's any place to live, breathe, or make money. Venture capital, buddy, try murder death capital. And the boozers at one gate are the worst of the lot. They'll sell you your wishes one by one at the foot of your dreams until all your hard-earned cash is in their pockets. They are the new pharaohs and they're hiding out on Anachronox. One gate is their newest den of inequity. I don't remember if you're old enough to remember the Corsican dynasty wars back in 09. Some of the gents in charge of the pyramid malls fled Corsica before they could be brought to trial. And just where do you think they went? That's right, scumbo. They came to the one place anyone can hide without fear of being found, Anachronox. You think One Gate was always the bright, shining, muddy beacon that it is now? Once it was just a dingy, grey, soul-shattering as the bricks. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that if you've got enough money, you could turn a trot tray into a ham palace. And that's just what they did, built on the blood of the haggler mummies, collecting dust in their bargainer tombs. Can you deny it? Can you look me in the face and say peanuts and monkey farts, as my sister was keen on saying? This was back before the sudden appearance of a goiter on her. Ticket prices suddenly look very reasonable. I shall buy one at random. Holy no! You have ruined me! Ah. Oh. I need a rest. That was a lot. Built on the blood of the haggler mummies is my new channel tagline. I like something that Neil deGrasse Tyson once said regarding, I think it was quarks and neutrinos. They are under no obligation to make sense. And I like that one. I use that. I am under no obligation to make sense. Grumpos tired me out, man. He's the king of Yammering. Sender Station. Oh, this is why he was having a hard time. The prices constantly fluctuate. Nice. $89. 2 tickets to Center Station. There you go. How do I... Oh, it's the maintenance. Excuse me, don't try hiding behind Grumpos. What about Pal 18? Are you gonna leave him in your office collecting dust while you skip town? I can't believe it. What kind of friend are you? Get out there and find a battery for him. Okay, there was a guy that had a thing in Uptown, and he was like... I say Uptown. In an upper part of town, and he was like, I won't part with my battery. He was around here somewhere, actually. I'm looking forward to seeing a new environment. I feel like I've been here for the longest time. Ah, you. I go back to lurk as I am dead. Okay, y'all. Have a nice rest. Excuse me. Grumpho's parents were dicks. Oh, our beautiful baby, cries once. Well, fuck you, Grumpho's. You know, when he was born, his mother said, oh, what a beautiful treasure. And his father said, I agree. Where should we bury it? Ah, how distressing. Someone vandalized my Betsy. Look at her. She's non-copos motus. Can I buy your pal's battery from you now? How can you bring that up at a time like this? 200 loonies for the battery. Take it or leave it. Yeah, sure. That's how much it's going to cost to repair her. Here's the battery. Okay, let's go back to our office. Which is in Rowdy's, right? Yeah. Where should we bury it? I gotta have more fun with my hands. More. I should have. Grumpus' yammering would have been a good opportunity to use the hands. Although I kind of like it when I get a chance to just sit and explain things. Regular advice, Minotaur. What was that guy called? Right, back at our office. I hope that old man's not a client, Boots. He looks poorer than you. He is now. Oof. Oh, you guys. Erican's disappeared and he's got the blueprints. Where is that boy? The resistors could use you. Too bad you're you. I was gonna help you out there, but it looked like you had things under control. Ha ha ha. Okay. Roddy peepers. What was that film called? Where it was Roddy. I think there was more than one actually, but yeah, Roddy Piper and Billy Banks. Tough and Deadly. Yeah, there's a buddy cop movie. That was fun. And it's funny because it was called Tough and Deadly, but they're both on the cover, like running away from fire or something. And in my head, I just imagined that one was called Tough and the other was called Deadly. Hell Comes to Frogtown? No. I've seen that film. And
Pal?
that was
Pal?
a weird film.
Hey, pal.
In which, for some reason, Roddy Piper is the most attractive man in that universe, but he's really not in his best shape, let's say, in that film. It's very difficult to believe. Anachronox, welcome Sprocket. I've never played this before, but luckily redeemed it, so
Hey, settle down, hotshot.
I'm
Battery
playing
comes out
it.
as easily as it went in.
No, please don't, Mr. Boots. I'm a good boy. Don't turn me off. No.
Oh no.
Hey, you're acting pretty funny.
He sounds
You
like
burn out a circuit or
a
something?
Conker's Bad Fur Day character.
No, sir, Mr. Boots. I feel every step. Oh, yes.
Then let's burn rubber, kid. 2 on the town, just like the old days.
I'm not paying extra for
He's the only human man with working balls. I suppose that's true. In the world of the film, Hell Comes to Frogtown. Frog has come to town. Alright, let's get on that ship and go to the place with the stuff. Like we said we were gonna do. With our new friend, who we can play as. What do you do? Comp talk. Hey. Has he got a cigarette? Or a little gun? I thought it was a cigar. Hey, see? I'm a robot, see? Alright. I kind of like wheeling around as this little dude. Game of fun. Yes, there we go. That's it. T3 shenanigans. I don't know if I ever saw T3. I can't remember if I did. I feel like that's like the one Terminator film I haven't seen. Other than whatever the newest one was. Oh, T3 from KOTOR, right. I was like, is this a Terminator? Is there a Terminator that looks like this? Like, they tried Arnie, they tried the fucking, like, T-1000 that turns into liquid metal, and none of it worked, so instead they found Robbie the robot, and they sent him instead. KOTOR, I see. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's actually really hard to do stuff as this guy because he's kind of small. The camera's really close to the ground. Alright, what do we got? Is that a mailbox? A mailbot? Ships are constantly disappearing on the Sanders Cloud. I've read all about it. The curse of the Sanders Cloud is a myth. Vessels travel through it all the time. The time for my death has come. Don't tap me. What? Shh. He's crazy. I've got plenty to say. Like, we're all just puppets in a game. There's no point to our existence except the few pointless words put in our mouths. We have no past, we have no future, we are forever frozen in this brief moment of time, forced to repeat ourselves in a vicious loop. If you doubt me, listen to yourselves. Try and say anything besides the 1 or 2 meaningless lines you have been granted. We are all condemned to repeat this moment, trapped in a maddening circle of despair. We're all just puppets in a game. Yeah. He's got it pegged, man. He knows the truth. He keeps hitting me with his staff. How unprofessional. Ah. Whatever you want? No. What's this now? Hey cutie, looking for some action? We swing every which way if you're interested. Misa busy.
All shuttles to Center Station are currently departing from the south platform.
Can I borrow a loony?
All shuttles to 1 Gate District District. Platform.
I am Quatermain, and I have a nice tot behind. Look at my flanks. I should have been riding a steed. Wanna check out my teeth? Where did this NPC come from? Wait. Let me out the bus. Why? Oh, that's neat. Kinda wobbly, isn't he? Oh, we got like an Angel Link Sloan sequence. Nice. Ah, we're outside the thing now. And they use this to get to other things, senders. We don't need to go to another sender because it's right here. Sender station. Distinct lack of music in that section. Would really have benefited from it. Ooh. But this is a nice tune. Salad is free today. What's that guy's name? Brick's Ticket Taker.
What's the plan, Stan?
We need to buy 2 tickets to Sunder and get this show on the road.
Hey, how about a quick pit stop at the red light district while we're here?
Will you pull that chin out of the gutter and put your mind to business? Bell Curves and Sunder is much classier.
I see. Find the ticket counter and take a shuttle to Sunder. Oh, they did that thing again where they just they get the model and shrink it down. Philia? What's wrong with him, Daddy? Gilia. He must have eaten Trotsky for breakfast. Donny Peloni, Sly Boots, what are you doing up here? You running out on your dead or something? No. Ooh. Waterworks. Hey, now this is a flex. I like it. Programmer flex. Or VFX flex, I guess. I finally found a place where I belong. It's a church cooperative on Sagan 4. We're like a big family. Reverend Peoples is teaching us his social gospel. He's a brilliant man. I'd follow him into hell. Ah. Who are these guys? The Redman group? Green Go, just do what he please. Oh, it's the Beatles. That's Paul. Very strange. Ringo. Well, there's no one here to tell us what to do. George. I'm writing a song called My Sweet Chord. You've never heard anything like it. It's guaranteed to raise a smile. The Safari and Tantac pen this year is going to be most excellent indeed. Aegis Wind, a Whiternman. Ever picked up a gun, boy? It's exhilarating. An animal in your sights, the recoil of a weapon against your cheek, and the blood. Oh, the blood. What interesting characters. Bethany. I've been waiting all my life to go to Matrix O. Can't wait to be someone other than me. Neither can I. What? Nothing. I'm finding to Albert Spence. I'm finding Gennis to report on the Foricide War against the Genocides. The first 3 reporters never came back. I'm number 4. Oh, good luck. You'll need it. Customs. Is that a sock? Is it necessary to manhandle my underwear so angrily? Sir, I was merely checking them for pockets. Are you a fan? Phil's calling. Phil is calling. I can't believe the Meatles are standing right over there. Their album Beat the Meatles is the greatest record of all time. Beat the Meatles. Dr. Shooten. The brain trained to Sunder, and first of all, you certainly aren't getting in looking like that. Sunder's a planet of the most brilliant scholars and scientists the universe has to offer, and you're not exactly dressed like a genius. Second of all, credentials from the Scientifica Association are required in order to get past that security door. Oh, sorry to jump to conclusions, but I doubt you have the necessary references. Third, there's a ticket they could be on the security door. I don't know. My voice fell apart. There's a ticket taker beyond the security door. Since all flights this month are sold out and booked, getting on board seems extremely remote. Lastly, you'll have to face the infamous Brain Bouncer. He makes sure you really have the smarts it takes for Sunder by asking you a series of very difficult questions. If you can't answer them, you ain't going. Okay, good info. Look more like scientists. Well, what do you do? And trade about Sandy. Let's make a deal. Yeah, what do you got? Well, he sells Bolongo, my favorite. Price owned your funds. I guess this is tradable stuff. Never mind. Not yet. So I gotta look like a scientist. Does he look like a scientist? Oh, there's more. It's that guy again. Hello. Welcome to Center Station. Ticketing shuttle tickets to all destinations cost $100 per person. Please choose your destination. All Sunder shuttle tickets currently boarding at Gate 5 are sold out. Get 2 tickets for the Sunder shuttle boarding at Gate 5. Okay. My parents are worried about me. They think I joined some dangerous cult. They don't understand. We're all gathering in the courtyard for a special toast next week. Reverend People says we'll finally all become one with the promised land. I'll pray for you. Yeah, no. You're going to Jamestown. This guy keeps pulling at my underwear. Watch him. Sir, why would I be rough with your underwear? I hate underwear with a passion. Please, sir, take a pamphlet. Okay. Stop Foresight massacre civilians on Genis. It's an effort to turn the side of their 23-year-old war against the... Is it Genocides or Genocides? I guess it's probably Genocides because it's sort of going through the Genocides. The Foresights have launched a disproportionate air, land and sea bombardment of heavily populated cities on Genis. Now that reports indicate at least 12,000 genocide civilians have been killed, including mothers, children and the elderly. We urge you to support our call for the immediate withdrawal of all Foresight troops from the northern Genis in coordination with the Pact's Stellantis resolution. Dropping bombs on civilians is terrorism. Help us. Indeed. Indeed it is. You don't want to go, do you? I don't expect him coming back, but someone's got to tell the story. That spends with a Z, by the way. Okay. Who wants to be themselves on their honeymoon? This trip to Matrix O is costing me half a year's salary. If it's not better than sex, I'll sue. It's an underwater expedition this year. Hunting. Okay, yeah, I spoke to him about his expedition. Oh, there's a person here I haven't spoken to. There are 130 tiles on the ceiling. I've counted them all, twice. I don't think you did. Unless you mean these tiles. Maybe it's the Beatles. I think the Beatles are more popular than Clars. I've been studying under the Etramishi Kajumashi on Asagan 4. He caresses and possesses me. Sure. Have you seen me, grandfather? Are you sad because you're all alone? Paul's got a ticket to ride, but he don't care. Doesn't matter much to me either. Oh, let it be already, for fuck's sake. You guys like Beatles puns? Oh, I was hoping the Beatles would, Hey, you see that cute bird just go by? I need somebody to love. You were made to go out and get her, Ringo. I think she has colitis. Yeah, it was something in the way she moved. I don't know why they're from the West Country, these Beatles. You're dumb. Okay, great. I don't know how I'm gonna get in there. Draft Standard 7 credentials are required beyond this checkpoint. Any attempt to fault, spindle, or mutilate this door will result in severe penalties. Please go away before we kill you. Okay. Okay, we need the credentials. Oh! I think I need to get Scientific Association credential specs before I can override this baby. Where can I get some inside science know-how? You are a robot. Aren't you cute? I could use a little assistant. If only my project had the budget. Ah, I can talk to people as other people. Oh, I could just go out here, huh? For some reason, I thought that was like a contained area, and I didn't realize I could just go out this other door. Oh, it's a clown. And a mean-looking PAX guard. Alright, let's see what we can find. Looks like things are building up to this conference at the end of the week, so what's your line? I don't know. What are y'all doing? Buck. Bobbert. That guy's called Bobbert. Center Station God Deluxe Palatial Royal Penthouse Suites. Sorry about sneezing in your face like that. It's the custom of our people to greet strangers with a sneeze. It lubricates the ocular and symbolizes brotherly love. Was that like a Ace Ventura reference? Colin Moore, you're talking about what? Buying tickets from a scalper? That's illegal, man. No salt. But yeah, I know a guy who might know who to talk to. He's a friend of mine, a cousin practically. It'll all be discreet. His name's Goat Knife. Nah, don't let the name scare you. He's a stand-up guy. Hangs out near the entrance to Center Station. In the shadows. Find Goat Knife. Alright. Goat Knife. Found him. But I really just want to look at this dude. I like his cute little police lights. I pray to class, you're a troublemaker. There's nothing prettier than a young punk with a fat lip. Yeah, Carlin's a friend of mine, a cousin practically. You say you could get tickets from me? Well, I don't scalp tickets myself, but there's a guy I know who might help you out. He's into clowns. He's into clowns. Well, there just so happens to be a clowns. I thought you loved me. Oh, onion face. It's okay, buddy. Do you love me? Do you love me? Klaus loves me. Glee loves me too. I think this will be my last conference. Every year it seems a little more pointless. I'm sick of making money for other people. This isn't what I thought my life was going to be about. I must be getting older, or maybe it's just the drug stalking. Whoa, look at these two. Swear to class, man, I'm trying to be reasonable, but those corticans freak me out. Ever since I was a kid, I felt like their single unblinking eye was staring straight into my soul. Now they're everywhere, and I can't avoid them. Imagine trying to negotiate a multi-million loony deal with someone you feel so naked around. It's like you can't go anywhere these days without coming across a Corticon product. They make one of everything. They dominate every market, every field. Alright, let's look for the clown man. Can I go here? Pumping station access set. No, I don't need to go there yet, but good to know. He promised to come back. That was 2 days ago. Ooh. These guys are just having a little powwow. Warn Whedon. One day the cataclysm will come. Hearken. To each of us it comes. Sometimes in the shape of a woman or a red cross or a bone-white blurs on a field of green. Make no mistake, in whatever form it comes, it will be a blight upon us all. Only 2 moments are inevitable, death and the cataclysm. And when the great misfortune befalls you, your only protection will be your solvency. Save up, my flock. Death and taxes, huh? Can you not interrupt while I'm speaking? What a blow on Chicago. What a crackpot. Hey, you interested in invested in bipidry meat? No. I'm interested in finding out where that clown is. Send dormitory. Not a lot of room, but a lot of rooms. Aha! Right near Vendomart. That's the Lip King of 4 over there. They held a Bafo contrast conference last October. The singing voices are pretty good too. They end every conference with a barbershop quartet rendition of Funny Money and Brebulin. I bet I could kill all 4 of them. Investors poo-poo dividends, but when the market's in the gutter, I'm in the pink. Just because a company's profit growth is sky high doesn't mean you should dive in, right? That price of the stock's gotta jive too. You gotta invest fast and hard, baby. Run with the winners and deep six the losers, and quick. Bob Gonzo. You gotta buy contrary to public wisdom. No, really, scoop up all in jug stocks nobody wants. Believe me, it pays. Let's have a look in Vendomart before I talk to Mr. Clownman. Trade about Vince. What do you have? You know? I feel like I know where this is going. Just gonna take a screenshot right here. Because I get the feeling we gotta do some trading. Let's see. Bodycon toy battery, size B. That's the one we needed. The Vista 3 beam we have. I ain't gonna sell this yet. Pre-owned shield cell. That's not the best way to do this, but I get it. A sad doll with a little big head. Megalocephalic Wendy. I'll buy it. Protects from Winky in battle. Protects from poison. What? Increased block on level. Protects from Winky and nuts. Protects against slow. Bag of explosives refuse. Okay, we'll buy this. Just so I've got it. Pay to pray. Chapel Reliquary. Whoa. Weird. It sounded like the national anthem. Pick that lock. I don't think I can do this in time. Nope. Welcome to Pay to Pray. The relics of 3,600 different religions are housed here within our bank vault's secure bulletproof prey pod. For only a reasonable fee of 50 loonies, you can be put in the presence of a holy relic from the religion of your choice. From a Gorite glory tether to a Brebulan saint spine, we guarantee a quality communion with an authentic relic no matter how obscure your faith. Would you like to purchase quarter time with our prey pod? Yeah. It's against the rules to allow a non-worshipper near a holy relic. Return here when you can present proof of your faith. For example, a student of the School of Order might present a holy prism as evidence of his belief. Right, so that's a thing. Okay, trader bot, you wait there. I'm gonna go and look at the other trader bot that also has wares. Because Khajiit has wares, if you have money. And I have money, but I could have more money. And more money means more wares. That guy over there. Screen grab. What do you know? An Apangi crystal. Vestrina cube, Bolongo Shamfufa shells, and vials of Vunivella. So this guy will sell Pangi crystals for low amounts. That is a 50% markup. That's also a 50% markup. Huh. So what I'm gonna do here, at 50 each time, or I can make, let's see, that's about the same. Hey, let's buy this. No, that's not what I meant to do. Wrong shop. Wrong shop. Okay, let's put that way around. No, he needs to buy that. But immediately, yeah. So he sort of offers 10% less. So I'm gonna buy all these. You poor soul, because I've got no money. Let's go back to that other robot. And hope he hasn't changed his prices. Probably has, based on supply and demand, right? So this way. I'd like to sell my wares. Nope. We just doubled our money. I feel like I could just keep doing that. One more run like that and we should have a sizable amount of cash. That doesn't seem right. I feel like I'm gonna get scammed. Like, this it seems too easy. I need you to take something to trade about Vins. Okay. Sell my wares. And it was some fufa shells. You know, oh right, it disappeared from the list. I was like, I can't buy the thing, the vials anymore, but it's because I didn't have enough money. Okay, and now we'll go and sell all of our shells, and we'll have like 10k, and then anything that comes up, I'm expecting these scalper tickets to be very expensive, and that's why these robots are here, so I'm doing this ahead of time. And then when I find out that that's not the case, I'll have lots of spare money to buy healing items with. Yay! I'd like to sell... Ugh. My wares. Thanks a lot. Here's a little something for your trouble. Earned $3. You get an extra $3. Yay! Alright, anyway, let's, well shit, I might as well spend some of it. He can get in there. Pilot team's been outfitted with the ability to access the data ports of most computers. He even has the infrared option. Oh god. That's awful. You ever try infrared stuff back in the day? Not good. None good. The Game Boy Color had an infrared connection port for doing Pokemon transfers, and it was very dangerous. To come talk, Palette team must figure out how to patch the computer's backdoor by selecting the correct patchboard tiles and avoiding bad weak areas of the patchboard. Palette team can connect through the computer's backdoor from the built-in security systems shown down. Most patchboards have a left to right configuration, but more advanced ones may be right to left. requiring master level ability. So you telling me this is Pipe Dream? I'm sorry, what? I don't understand. Huh? I think I see it, that circuit that kind of whacked out. Oh, right. I have to be quicker. There we go. Boots has gained a level. Okay. Oh, I got a lab coat from that? Hey.
Tighten your belt, sunshine. We got a
How did
bird to catch.
I guess somebody probably would have taught me that that's the thing that I can do. but I figured it out by accident. Gordon. Whoa. So... but I want to go shopping though. Oh. Featured item. Protects against slow. I could just buy 3 of those. There. Okay, you quit. You don't need 2 of those. So there's just a thing where you can get unlimited free money. Okay. And 6 is the lab coat, yeah. So I guess if I went up here and saw the lab coat, I could figure out that I have to press 6, and then it would probably tell me, you can't have that. Everyone thinks I'm a pushover. Phony Tony. Guards always pick on me. They beat me up and stick their fingers in my lunch. I was trying to buy heel grease, but this weird prism was jammed up in the delivery slot. Any idea what it is? This is the holy prism from my School of Order. I can meditate with this at the pay to pray downstairs. Oh, Grumphouse. Got the hexagonal prism. Nice. So we can use the pay to pray now. And the tickets are with the clown boy. No, that's the lit. Oh, fuck. Right. I'll meditate with the hexagonal prism. What a dazzling prism. We graciously accept it as valid proof of your involvement with the School of Order. Step up to the pray pod. The black cube of perfection will rotate into position shortly. We wish its shapes then. Whoa. My meditations have proven fruitful. Grumphouse learns Heal Field. Oh. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. That's pretty cool. A little side bit there. I could game that all day getting money, but that's boring, so let's talk to... It's probably the child, isn't it? Marian, I've been so lonely since my husband died. He had a brilliant mind. I miss his genius. No one could ever replace him, but sometimes I wish I could meet someone special. Goat knife? Yeah, I know the creed. Did he tell you I was scalping tickets? That jerk, man. I don't do that stuff anymore. Will you leave me alone? I don't know anything about it and you're pissing off the clown. Look, there's a guy hiding in the shadows around the lounge of the commerce just up the way. Ask him. Now get off my back already. I'm just an old daydreamer. Commerce. I always wanted to be a mime. Now I'm a banker instead. Life sucks. Here's a clown man. It's probably what he sounds like. Is that clownist? They're not all like that. Just the good ones. Nobody sent you. Why didn't you say so in the first place? Regional clown accent. You need tickets? How many? Where? You didn't exist before. 2 tickets to Sunder. Sunder, hard to find us at short notice. It'll cost you, but I think we can arrange something. Find Slick Janneman in the root tubes underneath Pumping Station 7. The entrance is an unmarked door near the pack station. I know where that is. There's dorms here. I kind of want to check these out. Forget about Norm. Wheel, deal, buck or walk. So this guy... Okay, what do we got here? This guy's got the lowest price on Ipangi crystals. The highest price on Vestrina cubes. Middle price Belongo, Shumfufa shells. That's rubbish. and vials. So this guy is for buying Ipangi crystals and selling Vestrina cubes. That's 100% markup on Vestrina cubes and Ipangi crystals. So what you would do is buy Vestrina cubes from the first guy and sell into this guy for 100% profit. And it looks like, and what here's what I'm looking at. It looks like that Shumfufa shell from this guy and sell it to the far away guy is a slightly bigger profit margin, but it's way quicker to run between this guy and the other trader that's in this area. So if I just bought a shitload of Vestrina cubes and brought them to this guy, and then from this guy I buy the Ipangi crystals. See, I'm gonna do a run. I'm gonna do one run right now and let's see what happens. Okay, this is gonna take a while. They made it this way on purpose, huh? Didn't think I was just gonna sit here all day clicking on this button, did you? Well, guess what? Here we are. Doubling my money. I can't wait for there to be an event immediately after this where we just lose all of our cash. I have $1 left. I can do deliveries. Take something to trade about Llama Lou. Okay. Keep it away from Billy Fegans. They'll eat you alive for it. $2 a piece. An extra buck gets you a pillow. I don't have that much money right now. I have $1 left. I have 1 loony. But don't worry, I'm gonna fix that. We just walk over here. Talk to this guy. And then... oh, his offer is much lower on those. I was looking at the top guy again. Oh shit. I did that backwards. Well, that's okay. This is still a small profit. What you do is you buy the Vestrina cubes from this guy are still only 33, and then you sell them to the other dude. Oh, the other dude's Vial of Univella is 120, so that's like a 30. Just clicking away. I should get like a auto clicker or something for this. I'd like to see your wares. Let's buy his Vestrina cubes. Yeah, that'll do it. Done. I'll only do this once with this guy. And then we saw to this guy. There. Right, we're back up to about 8k, which is, I like that. This is SenderNet, so you can read the up-to-date news. But right now we're supposed to be going to this door over here. If we're going to explore the root tubes, we better change out of these lab coats. It's filthy down there. And we wouldn't want you getting those nice lab coats all dirty. Save point. Heard about Rollo. Buck or walk. May I be of assistance? I'd like to see your wares, because I'd like to know. Oh, you stack up against everyone else. He's got the cheapest vials. And he's got cheap Vestrina cubes. And he gives a decent price on a Pangy crystal, so these two, yes, 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 yes. Anyhow. What is that guy? Oh, we just popped right into position there. Okay. The heal field is his big booge skill. Yammer should put this guy under for a minute. Robot can use windmill dash. Yes, that's exactly what I expected that to be. I think that did good damage. I couldn't tell because I couldn't fucking see it. Oh, he's dead. 1,706 damage. Ah. Well then. That may have perhaps been overkill. Just a little bit. Found heel grease. You know what? I'm gonna use heel grease because I can. Can't get in there. Come talk backdoor security. God, it's harder grabbing the thing because the mouse is so floaty. Hey, another one of those glowing bright things. The glowdents. Glowdents. Glodentes. What is pipes? Pipe mimic. Oh, that's kind of cool, you know. Still going. Just slap it. 400 damage, not too shabby. It's enough to take one down. We gotta do something about Grumpus, so his damage sucks. Grumpus gained a level. Oh, this place is... There we go. It just keeps going. There's a save down there. Oh, it's this guy. Looking for verily for flavored goods. Your eyes wide for consumption. His arms wide. Pemba. Tickets to Sunder, Fortune, Unfortune, only one. Purchased for mere 250 loonie. Sold, and you no refunding. Boots got Sunder shuttle ticket. I need more of those. We're still in upper YouTube. He's dead. Dead, Jim. Some idiot shot this panel to pieces. Looks like I can't get in there. Someone fried the panel that opens this door. Found anti-wingy amulet. Oh. Well, I already have the no wingy thing, so really need that. What do you mean you don't like bugs? You're a robot, man. You deal with the bugs. Okay, fine. It's clearly sentient. I'll accept his feelings on this matter. Get past the security guard, but get past the brain balance. So get one more ticket for the Sunder shuttle boarding at gate 5. Okay. So I do need to find another ticket. That boy lucrative. I could like easily double my money again here, but I don't feel like it right now. You know what? Let's do a second save here just in case I decide to come back and do that. Well, I found one ticket. Where am I going to get another one? How many? I need 2 tickets. Find Slick in the rude shoes underneath the pumping station 7. Yeah, I did that. Where am I gonna get another ticket? Pulling to check in the dorms. Chamber and a pillow. Okay, we don't get to expect that. We just get to sleep there. Wait. Mean Tang. Psst. Give me a buck and I'll let you in on a little secret. Here's a buck. Thanks, man. Here's the secret. You know that door right around this corner where it leads to the pumping station 7, but if you break left inside or right, there's a gate that leads to the root tubes, Center Station's underground substructure. If you take the root tubes all the way down to the core, you'll find a secret red light district where you can party till dawn. I've probably been to the red light district more times than you have, buddy. Why don't you tell us something we don't know? Oh. Did you know that the root tubes are infested with drug runners these days? It's become quite a little drug route ever since Duke Deuce lost the Gorian drug wars a few months ago. And with all the heating ducts, it's hotter than hell. Weather just seems to soak the heat right up. So there you have it. Okay, great, cool. Look in the shadowy corners. I remember the first time I bashed a pug's head in. It was the summer of 23. We were quelling a spat of civil unrest on Corsica. Man, those were the days. I haven't tried these buildings to see if I can get inside them yet. He's the first guy. Aha! I can get in here. This is the Center Station Gondolic's palatial royal penthouse suites. We're known throughout the galaxy for the luxury and majesty of our suites. It's doubtful you can afford a room here. Our cheapest suite costs all the money you have. We'll take it. I'm afraid you're deficient in funds, sir. Come back in a few years. Wait, 8,000... How much? Just tell me how much money I have. I just don't remember where it was. It was somewhere really obvious. Oh, I can pick up those Anachronox logos. I've seen a couple of those. $8,713 loonies I have. It says I'm deficient in funds. I'm not. I have that much money. Or did he say 8,714? Is it always one higher than what I have? That'd be a real bitch. Yeah, it's one higher than we have. Why is this guy floating? The center station, blah blah blah. The Queen of Tezzerath herself is staying in this hotel. Oh, you look sciencey. I've got a ticket for the next brain train to Sunder. There's very important work there to be done. I just wish I could concentrate. My brother was married this weekend and it got me thinking. I have 3 Einstein Awards in cyberdimensional science. I extrapolated the formula for cybernetic superconduction. I've discovered 12 different circuit fusion particles and they're all named after me. But will I ever discover love? Sometimes I wish I could stay here and never go back to Sunder. I'd love to have an adventure or build a house or fall in love. I'm just an old daydreamer, never mind me. Ah! I got something. I got some. Right here. Sorry to bother you again, but I need to give you this rose. Hey, don't get too excited, it's not from me, it's from a sharp-looking gent staying down the block at the penthouse suites. His name's Dr. Brywell if you want to thank him in person. But you better hurry, he's leaving for Sunder pretty soon. A romantic doctor from Sunder? At the penthouse suites? Really? I think I will thank him in person, excuse me. You sure are an eager bunch. I am. I want that ticket. And now we wait. Can she do it? Wait, who are you? La Contessa. Isn't that painting exquisite? I can't stop looking at it. The artist is a Barnardian named Drabu. Barnardians aren't the only talented artists on their planet. Have you ever seen a Thun in person? They're magnificent, docile creatures. It's a shame they're almost extinct, though that makes their artwork nearly priceless. Their Pytalin sand sculptures are extremely rare and incredibly hard to preserve intact. In fact, I hear one is scheduled to be put on the bidder's block at tomorrow's auction. It should fetch a hefty bundle for the lucky seller. Hard to put a price on beauty, isn't it? But that's what I do. I'm an art dealer. My family's been in this business for 10 generations. We've amassed quite the collection. That took long enough. Could you excuse us? Here, take my ticket to Sunder and sell it. I've further research to do here. Oh. Now we just have to get past the security door and the brain bouncer. Well, we've got the outfits. With the brain stuff. Now that's tough. I'll talk to this robot again. When you, Sandy. There's another one. There's another one. And I don't know where it is. Monk's Scream? Why, did you see that? Was it somewhere on the wall? Got me curious. Ooh. Neat. Oh, you would have that if you could have a painting, you mean? I went to the Edvard Munch Gallery in Oslo. Where they showed a lot of his other paintings. The Scream wasn't there, that was in a different museum, but yeah, they had a lot of his collection and they kept cycling them around. So, but really nice stuff. It was all very summery, or spring and summer looking paintings that they were doing exhibition on. But that was many years ago where I went. I think we need scientific association credentials. That we do. You seem familiar. Were you at the conference in Azagan last month? Never mind how preoccupied I look. I'm always happy to chat with fellow colleagues. If I seem a bit distracted, that's only because my thoughts are buried in my latest project. It's very exciting. For the last 15 years, I've been conducting studies on temporal anomalies. It's just about all I can think about. I'd love to take the next brain train to Sunder and get back to work, but my scientific association grant is dwindling, and without more funds, my research will go unfinished. You know how it is, even the noble pursuits of science are subject to the whims of bankers and investors. Well, you better get going. Right, yeah, I need the... I need... a certification. Where am I gonna get one of those? Where can I get some inside science know-how? Inside science know-how. Like an original Walt Disney art. What would I want? I have some prints of Arthur Rackham. Which are really nice. Am I getting here maybe? Oh. The doors all look the same. It's impossible to tell what's a door you can open and what isn't. You just sort of have to try them all. He can't know. He won't know. You promise? I promise. Ah, welcome to the Sender Station Theoretical Science Museum Science Data Center. Can't click the thing because there's an old man in the way. Welcome to the Center Station Theoretical Science Museum Science Data Center. Database. Download. Board and benefactors. Agran Dar, the Fairy, benefactors. App, Ali, Amble, Kurusko, Cordicon Digital. Data, Fuss Go. Yeah. New exhibits. Anti-gravity ring. Inertial dampening for tachyon transceivers, tachyon decay detectors. This font is absolutely disgusting. Founded in 2697. Rifting Caligus and Shegra Bin. 10 a.m. till 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Closed Sundays. Okay. I downloaded the entire science database. I got the scientific credentials and I'm smarter than you now. And we clipped out of the world. What do you know? Ooh. We've got like a little exhibition on here. Travel through senders with inertial dampening. Let's watch the inertial dampener in action. This experiment is similar in construction to Garben Francisco's original amusement park ride, now only legal on Hephaestus. When you press this button, the mechanical arm flings the iron ball in the air, but it doesn't fly away. Instead, its inertia is all gobbled up by the antipolarity-inducing micro-intraneutrino chromati-magneto-dissonance producing inertial dampening field. The iron ball then falls harmlessly back into place. Press the button for a demonstration. Wow. It's a beautiful work of art. The fact that it does something actually useful is amazing. The anti-grav ring. Long renowned for their impressive technological achievements, the inhabitants of Anachronox once had the grand vision to construct magnificent twin cities floating around the clouds above their homeworld. Whether they were motivated by the noblest intentions or just plain hubris remains uncertain, yet no one can deny that their remarkable efforts eventually made Tantazil a reality. Since democrats have long favored an extreme isolationist policy which precludes any free exchange of information, little is known about the events leading up to the Tantazil disaster, apart from the tidbits gleaned from the few journalists who were allowed to recover it. Disappointingly, what is known about the cataclysm amounts to nothing more than the reported sightings of a huge chunk of Tantazil suddenly dropping out of the skies for no apparent reason. Rare eyewitness accounts describe how Tantazil heaved and buckled without warning, then split in two with a sickening wrench as little over half of its bulk plummeted from the skies like so much dead weight. Many believe that it was an uneven distribution of mass that forced an incredible amount of torque to be centered on the juncture between the two halves of the twin cities. This resulted in the formation of an irreparable stress fracture, which in turn caused the fatal shift in the floating island's center of gravity that led to Tantazil's ultimate destruction. Regardless of idle speculation, it appears that the exact nature of the circumstances surrounding the Tantazil tragedy is bound to remain shrouded in mystery. Well, this is fascinating. You could read all about these little science experiments here. And then press the button. And it do the thing. Mystech Mayhem coming soon. Ooh. What is this? A tachyon decay detector. I'm sure I'm going to need one of those at some point, right? Wish you would chat a good night. Good night, Hasio. Thanks for coming along. Have a good weekend. I won't be on this for too much longer, I don't think, because I'm getting tired, quite clearly. But I want to finish this section. I do. And I think I'm close. I think I have everything I need other than... Well, I was arming myself just now with knowledge that I expect might come up on the brain test. So... let's see how good my memory is. Right, no, wrong way. Okay, not great then. Fucked up. Immediately. There's some of those grids are busted, and they look almost the same, but it's really hard to tell. Grandpa, please. No. Oh, you can back out. Okay, that's cool. Well, the robot's the smart one. I don't touch the baggage, little fella. Ticket taker. Thank you and enjoy your flight. Great. He even changed his hair stuff.
Extrapolate, if you will, Schönhausen's theory of caustics by reflection.
Oh, that's easy.
The
kind
brain
of caustic
bouncer.
envelope of a moving line can be determined by... Uh-oh.
I'm sure I'll get through, but I think you're stuck.
Maybe they'll ask me an easy one.
Characterise gravity theories in relation to universally coupled scalar fields in the context of Dirac's large number hypotheses.
Oh, well,
Erect.
I didn't really want to go to Sunder anyway.
Don't worry, Mr. Boots. Let him ask his questions. I'll take care of everything, Ghosty.
Aye. You've been to study, you know the drill. Credentials could be fake, knowledge can't. Explain the Dietz molecular viscosity process of fluoroaquifer systems in the Tentac system. That's easy, I wrote an article on the process for the Scientific Journal, if my memory serves. So this is the stuff that I probably had to remember. The key to the process is the polypropylene baffles in the carbon steel spiral mixers. The key to the process is the carbon steel spiral mixers in the diaphragm valves. The key to the process is the 403 SS flanges housing ends in the polypropylene baffles. The key to the process is the rubber line diaphragm valves in the 403 SS flanges housing ends. The organic solvents reserve turbidity levels in the abrasion-resistant fluorocarbons. Molecular sieves synthesize thermal inorganic polymers through solid phase extraction. Finally, nanofiltration occurs with preconditioning of amphiphilic macromolecules. Very succinct. I'd like to read the article someday. Have a nice flight, Doctor. Just saying anything, it doesn't matter. We don't understand any of the answers. You've been to Sunder, you know the drill. Credentials can be fake, knowledge can't. Illustrate Bessemer's phylogenetic protocols in biomechanical post-fixation processing. Excuse me, do you speak Awugan by any chance? I'm afraid Awugan is not one of the 23 languages I know. Why? Well, my master is an Awugan from the Asagan system. He speaks an obscure provincial dialect. Lucky for you, I can serve as his translator today. Very well, as long as your translation skills are adequate. Illustrate Bessemer's phylogenetic protocols in biomechanical post-fixation processing. Sibi dabo karopi doradu groovy dooby nomati jibbabo. Oh, I see what we're doing. Iyo tekeme hua guapsiki pipin. Iba shootin doni peloni kilya filia. Flim flam flum flom. Ahem. Iyo tekeme hua guapsiki pipin. Initially, Pickwick superconductors buffer the cellular dehydrates, precipitating fixative hybridization. Give us time. He is a priest. I see you. It is warm in the body. Is that the Exorcist? Or something? Planto popino. Gripampi mononoma. Vitrato maninki makotri. I like that one. Meanwhile, methacrylate embedding results in gondinium denutrients. Chicago, Facebook, Epilepsy, Muy son of a Santuck. I feel like I know what this is. I don't know. It feels like something. Let's say that one. Cellulose chromatography enables transmigration of paraformaldehyde wearing and Goen's fixative. Hey yo, play. Dur Faluchu Pizverta Dynamo. Fatimama, Detasera. Mango Chango Chingro Changro Chundro. Whoa, that's a good one. I gotta go with Tango Bobango Fima Prati Fing Fototo Patruti. In conclusion, supernatant conductors process post-fixation perfusion fixed tissues. They know their science on Awuga. You may proceed. Awuga. Yay, we did it. We did it. Now we get to fly the spaceship again. It still warms up, you know, the hand tracker thing. I'm gonna hold it in my hand and it's like, oh, it's kind of warm. It's got a really powerful camera in there. It's extremely good in low light. Whee! If you want to know what being drunk feels like, try asking a glass of water. It's probably a lot like this. Well, here we are on the boffin wagon. Is there a save point? It sounds like Enya on here. I want some peanuts. You want some peanuts? Yeah. I'll get it for you. It's a bit claustrophobic in this corner, isn't it? Dr. Shooten has been acting rather odd lately, hasn't he? Isn't that the guy we're looking for? There have been reports of huge biomechanical vultures feeding off space debris in this sector. If we're lucky, we'll see one. Let's think harbour. Think harder, harbour? I hope you like talking to people. It's funny, you've got one of those faces, makes me want to talk to you. I bet you get a lot of that, strangers telling you secrets they wouldn't tell their own therapists. I hoped you would come over here. I noticed you wearing a Corticom Linguinator. I've been working on a side project that might just interest you. You see, most consumer linguinators off the market today are incredibly clumsy, especially that Corticom knockoff you're wearing. The translations are ungrammatical, and unknown slang even causes certain models to crash. Most importantly, if you come across languages that aren't already pre-programmed into conversation module, you're sick out of luck. Now just imagine the Rosetta Stone of Linguinators, one that translates alien languages that are not in the Linguinator translation table. Here's how it works. First, the unknown languages run through a series of very complicated algorithms which check for recurring phonetic patterns and cross-reference them against the Berserk Fellini lingua cipher. Then, the actuator spits out an on-the-fly translation. Simple in theory, yet it took 15 painstaking years of development. Here, plug this adapter into your Linguinator. Do me a favor and report any bugs you might encounter. Boots got the Lava Linguinator adapter. Nice. This breakthrough's gonna win me the Whedon Harmony Prize for Science. Callus and Starport are enjoying partly cloudy skies and a high of 82 degrees. We hope you enjoy your stay on Sunder, and we thank you for flying on the brain train. We did it. Oh, it's Coruscant. A tech world. Nice. All I need to do now is find a save point, and then I can call it a night, because I am exhausted. Alright fellas, I did a internet search for Dr. Roboman and found out some stuff. Boots, you remember when I went on that self-help kick after reading a book called Mistech Awakes, just a few months before I died? Well, the person we're looking for wrote it. I can't find a listing in the Callous and Scientists directory. The only reference I could find was in a 6-month-old shipping log which shows laboratory equipment for an R-Bowman shipped to a building called the Rainbow Sanctuary. Rainbowman, alright. All searches for Rainbow Sanctuary come up blank. I'm afraid you're on your own, boys. Rainbowman. All I want is a save point. This is cool though. I feel like I've run all the way out of that place. I'm pretty sure that's the guy. But I'll come back to him. Surely. There we go. Okay. Alright, that's gonna be it for today then. I'll be back tomorrow with Yakuza. Sorry. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. And yeah. I gotta love you, leave you. Thanks for joining me for this Anachronox stream. I'm still having fun with this game, so yeah. And we'll do more of this next week because I finished Sailor Moon now, so I'm only playing 2 games right now. Alright, well, till next time. I'll see you all around. Bye-bye.